Hi, Sue Fisher here, coming to you again from South Florida. It's another beautiful day out here. Um, Not too bad, a little chilly, just have to throw on a sweatshirt. So that's what we did, walking around the neighborhood and checking out the different Christmas decorations and stuff that people have been placing out. But today, I want to talk to you about self-confidence and building your inner strength. So, how do you build your inner strength? Well, part of it's mindset. Part of it is stepping out of your comfort zone and doing things that you don't feel comfortable with. And as you accomplish each one of those things and overcome it, then that builds your inner strength. It builds your confidence in doing so. And you're going to need that inner strength, particularly if you're in the internet marketing business, or actually in any business really, because you're going to be challenged by struggles. There's going to be pain and different things that you're going to be challenged with along your journey and path. And in doing that, you're going to need to rely on that inner strength, because that inner strength is what's going to allow you to keep pushing forward. Because without it, what happens is most people will just throw in the towel. They'll just give up, oh, they can't do it, or this. But if you have that inner strength and that self-confidence, you truly can overcome anything. It's entirely up to you. So how do you build that inner strength? Like I said, just stepping out of that comfort zone, stepping outside, doing the things that you don't really want to do because you're not really sure what actually will happen. But by doing that, you build that self-confidence and you realize that you really can do it. So, for example, anybody who's ever tried to learn to ride a bike, think about it. When you first started to learn a bike, did you have self-confidence? Had you mastered the task? No. Were you afraid? Yeah, more than likely. At least I was when I first started. Why? You're going to try and balance something on two wheels and ride it, and you lose all that safety net, if you will, all that comfort that's around it. Well, what do? You get on that bike, and the first thing you have to do is learn how to balance it, so you don't tip over. And then you have to learn how to, push the pedals, push it down, get it up to get it moving. And then you get the steering. All of those things, all three things you have to master all at one time, ultimately, to do it. But what do? You start out one thing at a time. Now, you have somebody there helping you. You either have training wheels to first start, so you still have a comfort. It's still around there, but what are you doing? They're high enough. They're not riding on the ground, right? Or if you start out with the training wheels on the ground, what are you learning? You're learning how to steer the bike. You're learning how to turn it. But you don't have the fear of falling, right? So then what's the next thing that happens? Oh, you build up the confidence. Now you're pretty confident you can do it. So what do? We raise the training wheels up a little bit more. So now you really have to try and balance on two wheels. So now you're practicing the balancing of the two wheels. However, as you're doing that, you're not going to tip over per se, because they're high enough but low enough, high enough that you can move without the training wheels holding you in place or balancing you, but low enough so that if you tip a little bit to the left or to the right, you're not going to fall over. So then what happens? You master that quality. That builds up more self-confidence, because, hey, look, I did it. Now I can do it. Okay, now we've got enough confidence, and we're going to take off the training wheels. And we're going to try and do it without any training wheels at all. No safety net, right? Take off that safety net. So we take off the training wheels, and what happens then? We start to do it. However, what happens? We fall down. We land on the ground. We may, skin our knee or something. But do we stop? No. We ran into a struggle. We ran into something, we got a little pain. But we want to be able to ride the bike. We want to be able to stay up with, the older kids. We want to be able to do those things. So what do? We get back on the bike, and we keep trying, and we keep trying. And, it doesn't happen overnight, right? Think about it. How long did it take you to do that? Several days, several weeks, whatever the case is, but that's what we do. And so what happens next? Oh, next you turn around And we ultimately, we have mastered it. And what happens when you've mastered every single one of those? You're ecstatic. You've done it. You've accomplished it. Now, where's your self-confidence in being able to ride that bike? It's sky high. And that's why you want to keep doing the things that you're doing. You've built that inner strength. Now, somebody can't say, well, you don't know how to ride a bike. You're going to fail at riding a bike. No, you did it. You didn't buckle down and take whatever somebody had to say. You actually accomplished it. So that's building that inner strength. And it gives you, each one of those steps gave you a little bit more confidence and a little bit more confidence and a little bit more confidence. And you finally master it. Well, it's the same thing in this industry or any business that you do on. Think about it. You start off in business, you're brand new. You're a brand new newbie. You don't know much of anything except for maybe what you learned in school. So what do? You learn. As you learn, you build your confidence. You build that confidence, you know that it doesn't matter what other people say or whatever, you know on your insides what it's like and how it is. And that's what we have to do here. We have to continue to build that confidence. How do you build the confidence? Like I said, you have to step out of that comfort zone and you have to actually do the action. You have to actually, make it happen. That's how you do it. You just have to do it. A book isn't going to do it. Sitting there and, trying to visualize it isn't going to do it. Why? Because not everything follows the exact instructions. There's always something, little thing that might throw something in there that might just knock you off balance just a little bit. But what? You don't give up. You try something new, or what do you, figure out? What do you have to do to tweak it? Whatever it takes. If this is what's really important to you, that's what you're going to do. So as you build it, we're the people, ourselves. We're the only ones who can build our confidence. We're the only ones that can accomplish it. And so you can't rely on anybody else because they can't do it for you. Trust me. Some people around would love to do it for you, but then what happens? You don't learn. You don't have any confidence in yourself, or all your confidence is in somebody else doing it for you. And that's not right either. So remember that, you build your self-confidence by stepping out of that comfort zone, taking on the things that you fear most, or, that you fear, whether it be most or little or whatever. But step out of your comfort zone, tackle that fear that you have, and you will build that inner confidence that's going to push you along and keep you moving forward. So that's my 2 cents for the day. Have a great day as I'm still walking along, looking at all the beautiful scenery and everything else that's going on, and the sun is shining. So hopefully you can see this and I'm not totally blocked out by the sun. But anyway, have a great day. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.